Ladies and gentlemen, this is your opening bout of the evening here at your IBA Champions Night. Your 5 judges being represented here tonight ringside are from India, Italy, Kyrgyzstan, the United Arab Emirates, and Tunisia. This bout is sanctioned by the IBA for 5 3-minute rounds in a men's light welterweight 63.5 kg division matchup. And finally, when the action begins, your man in the center of the ring, representing Estonia with referee Jakov Pettersson. And now, reintroducing first, fighting out of the goal corner, he stands 178 centimeters tall, weighing officially at 61.65 kgs. Tonight he enters the ring with a perfect pro record of 3 wins, with 2 of those big wins coming in by way of knockout and no losses. Presenting the current 2021 IBA Men's World Boxing Champion, Madame et Monsieur, ce soir, il nous vient de France, de la ville de Toulouse, Sofiane Oumiha. And now, introducing the opponent, fighting out of the black corner, he stands 176 centimeters tall, weighing officially at 62.9 kgs. A pro boxer with a perfect professional record of 3 wins, with 2 of those big wins coming in by way of knockout and no losses. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiknaik, Yevparonaik, Vokchunak, Hayastanits, Puncher Boy, Karan Tonakanyan. Ladies and gentlemen, our boxers are ready. Referee Jakov Pettersson will now be giving his final instructions to the boxers.
Gentlemen, keep your heads up, no holding, no low blow. Listen to my commands all the time, okay? Shake hands, good luck.
So 5 3-minute rounds we've got here in the light welterweight division. This is the IBA Champions Night, and this is the format that the new IBA Pro Series will take. 5 rounds. No vests, no head guards, of course. And it'll be very interesting to see how that shapes up over the course of the next year. This is a great way to launch it. As I said, these two have met before. Oumiha boxing out of the gold corner. He's in the white and gold. In the black and gold is Tonakanyan, who, like Oumiha, 3-0 as a professional. Tonakanyan just looking to jab to the body there early on. Oumiha has got great reach on him, and generally speaking, uses it well. Right to the body again there from Tonakanyan. He's difficult to catch, Oumiha. He's got good in and out movement. Looks like he leans over that front foot a bit, but is, as I say, an elusive target a lot of the time. Again, there's that jab to the body from Tonakanyan. Oumiha trying to get that right hand off. Got a quiet opening round so far. Again, just touching with the lead hand there, Oumiha. Takes those feet back. Tonakanyan trying to be proactive here early on. Doubling up on that jab, just varying the height. Going up to the head, down to the body. Oumiha just sliding underneath that lead left hand there from Tonakanyan, who was had a much better opening round here than he did in Belgrade. Got stopped by Oumiha on that occasion, as I mentioned. Just a little bit open there, Tonakanyan, as he looked to try and throw the right hand into the final minute of round 1. Just beaten to the jab there. Tonakanyan looked to go upstairs with his. Oumiha just pulled back and then touched him to the body. Nice uppercut there, though, with the right hand from Tonakanyan. Closing stages, getting towards the closing stages of round one. One-two there from Oumiha, got his feet nice and close. And he does look more solid than he has done physically when I've seen him previously, Oumiha. As I said at the start, most of his success as an amateur has come at 60 kilos. That's where the two World Championship golds have come. In the Olympics, he had to box at 63.5. Of course, there was no 60 kilos. Found himself eliminated by Keyshawn Davis, who's 7-0 as a pro now. So I think he's just put a little bit of weight on Oumiha and grown into that 63.5 kilos. He is a pro now, as I said at the top as well. Actually, another pro sitting at ringside, another terrific IBA elite level fighter. Hovhannes Bachkov is here, just away to my right, the Armenian multiple medalist at World Championships. Got a bronze in Belgrade, was knocked out by Andy Cruz in the semi-finals. Cruz, who's beaten everybody in the last 3 World Championships and the Olympic Games. So it'll be very interesting to see if Bachkov fancies the IBA Pro Series. I suspect that he will. There's Tonakanyan just looking for that left hand, but he was countered by an effective right there from Oumiha. So into the second round. Wasn't too much in that opener. It was Oumiha who probably landed with the slightly cleaner work, but I can't say that either one of them really dominated. Nice right to the body there from Tonakanyan. Just dipped his knees, changed the level, and threw that one in just above the belt. Just before that, a right hand landed for Oumiha. He finds a nice uppercut on the inside. Again, just using that jab there, Tonakanyan. Jab to the head, then down to the body. He doesn't really extend it, so he's within punching range every time he throws, really, Tonakanyan. He boxes short, if that makes sense, because, as I say, he never really extends that lead hand. That was a good example there. He just kind of walked into range there, really. He's using that double jab. And again there, and he has to, because otherwise he's just walking straight in on Oumiha, recording with a right-hand counter there. And again there, just a little bit ponderous, Tonakanyan. He's got to throw that jab, that double jab, nice and sharp when he looks to try and close down that distance. Again, he throws the jab that time, pulled it back a little bit slow. His feet were stuck, and Oumiha manages just to get off. And a straight right hand got through there from Tonakanyan, but Oumiha's just beginning to time him in this second round more effectively than he did in the first. Looking for that long kind of spidery 1-2 there, Oumiha. I mentioned Andy Cruz earlier on, and I wonder whether we'll be seeing him in the IBA Pro Series. I don't know the answer to that question, but I certainly feel like we need to. IBA looking to get all of the leading lights involved. Lead left hand there from Oumiha, and a lot of them are on show tonight. There's that jab to the body there from Oumiha. But Tonakanyan is happy to keep coming to him into the final minute of round 2, the schedule for 5. Missing with the right hand there, Tonakanyan. Came round and threw the left off the back of it. Good right hand from Oumiha, who just taps that back toe on the canvas. And that's a better work there from Tonakanyan, that replay. You see him throw that 1-2, but the problem he's got, as I said, is that he's always within range when he throws, because he doesn't really extend that lead hand. So to get himself into range to land, he's going to be within range to be hit, and Oumiha is very quick with the counters. But this is a much better showing from Tonakanyan. As I mentioned, when they met in the World Championships, it was an RSC in favour of Oumiha. That's Oumiha in the white and gold. Picked up a gold medal in Hamburg in 2017 as well, a silver at the European Games in 2019, a silver at the Olympic Games in 2016. So it's been a very successful period for him. As it has been for French international amateur boxing in general during that period, actually. Of course, we had Tony Yoka and Estelle Marcelli, world champions, Olympic champions. Marcelli here this week for the Global Boxing Forum, is somewhere around ringside. Nice left hand to the body there from Tonakanyan. Oumiha came back with a shorter right into the midriff himself. And he's looking for that more now, Tonakanyan. Just dipping off to his left and trying to find that gap around the back of the right elbow. Nice jab from Oumiha. Referee just talking to Tonakanyan about keeping that head up, but he throws that jab. It comes out a little bit slow, comes back a bit slow, and Oumiha just immediately throws that right hand. And that's been the problem that Tonakanyan has really. He's done a lot of decent work in this fight. But of the two of them, Oumiha is just that bit sharper, that bit better. Nice uppercut there from Tonakanyan, moved in behind the jab, got his feet nice and close enough to throw that right hand up the middle. He's got to try and get on top of Oumiha, who over 3 rounds is very, very effective. I'd be extremely curious to see whether he might fade ever so slightly in the 4th and the 5th. I've got no particular reason to think that, but that's the beauty of this 5-round format. An extra 2 rounds can make a lot of difference. Tonakanyan nice and compact, shaping with the right hand, but caught on the shoulder by Oumiha. Final few seconds of round 3. He's a difficult target to hit, Oumiha, because he alternates really between keeping that guard up in place, and he's got long arms and long forearms on him, so he covers up effectively. And some of the time he'll get very side on, turn his back to you almost, as he did right at the very start of that replay sequence, and then he's also got sharp reflexes, so getting through and landing clean on him is a difficult thing to do. So into the 4th, Oumiha in the white and gold, Tonakanyan in the black and gold. This is the opening fight on this IBA Champions Night. Oumiha with the jab into the body. Tonakanyan looks for the right into the body, but as he pulled back out, just got clipped by a left hand there from Oumiha. Nice uppercut on the inside there from the Frenchman. I mentioned at the start that he looks a bit thicker set, a bit more muscular, and I think that'll be the result of an increased level of pro training that he'll have been doing in recent times. And although he is very, very skillful, I have always kind of wondered whether as a professional, over the longer formats, the longer distances, it's really going to work out for him, purely because he might find him up against fighters who can take what he gives them, walk him down, and maybe get to him in the later stages. When we're up towards 10, 12 rounds, the championship distance, we'll see. It's unfair of me to prejudge him on that front, but he just is really well suited to the IBA format, the 3-round sprint, I've always thought. Tonakanyan just doing good work to the body there. Again, just getting his feet nice and close. But the point of this Pro Series in many ways is to give fighters the option of competing in both codes at the same time, as fighters have been for a while now, but I think they really believe it's something that you can do successfully, that the two careers, if you like, can complement each other, as they have done for somebody we'll see later on. Bakadir Jalolov hasn't done him any harm at all. He's 12-0 as a pro. Nice uppercut there from Oumiha, but since 2018 has won a World Championships and Asian Championships and Olympic gold medal. He's combined the two to absolutely sensational effect, and I wouldn't mind betting we'll see him box at the Men's World Championships at home in Tashkent in Uzbekistan in May. Whether he'll try and appear at the next Olympics or not, I don't know, but the World Championship seems very likely. Final 10 seconds of round 4. Good examples these of the reflexes that Oumiha has. I was saying that he's hard to lay a glove on, and you can see exactly why there. The first time he just avoided a punch, the second time he threw a combination himself, fell short, but then rolled out off the back of it. What you never see him do is punch and stand still. That just never happens. And Tonakanyan, we've seen him do that a few times. Take his feet in, throw the combination, but before he can get back out, something comes back from Oumiha. Oumiha never, ever, ever stands and admires his own work. So fifth and final round between these two. It's been a decent watch this, the opening fight. IBA competition just winding up for the year. It's been a busy year. Continental Championships, Women's World Championships in Istanbul in May, European Juniors, European Youths, World Youths. Finished a few weeks ago in Spain. That's always a very interesting watch to see who's coming through. So it's been a busy time of it, and next year looks set to be no different. The Women's World Championships set for March, April time. Men's, as I mentioned, first couple of weeks of May in Tashkent, and there's plenty more besides. One-two into the body there from Oumiha. Throws that left hand and then just slips off to his left. Uppercut. has landed a couple of times to Tonakanyan in this fight. As I said, Oumiha can tend to lean quite heavily on that front foot at times. He's pretty good at bringing that weight back quickly. But you can see how a fighter would study him and feel like that's a punch that could do some damage. Little feint with the front foot there from Tonakanyan, but just dropped the gloves a little bit, and he saw that glimpse of the target, Oumiha, and snapped out that lead hand. Big round right hand, roundhouse right hand. Landed on Tonakanyan, who, as I say, is given a good account of himself here. You can see that he's learnt plenty after that encounter in Serbia. But the edge in hand speed, reflexes, overall skill level has been with Oumiha. That was a beautiful piece of work there. Lovely 1-2, got great range on it. Then just spins around that front foot, and all of a sudden he's behind Tonakanyan. Into the last 20 seconds, and he's just beginning to turn it on a little bit towards the end here, Oumiha. Moving those feet, trying to lead off with the uppercut. Lovely combination again there, and treating us to a good finish there. The 2021 world champion, and he will get this one on the cards. But it was a decent fight. Tonakanyan pushed him and pushed him and pushed him. And he did have some success, but it's just hard work up against Oumiha. It's hard work to land on him. As I said, I do think as a pro, when he gets towards 10, 12 rounds, he is generally going to have to go the distance. If he's got it in the tank to do that, if he's got the energy and the engine to do that, then he is absolutely capable of winning some titles, because when it comes to the purest art of boxing, which is hit and don't get hit, he is very good at that. It's just whether in that pro ring with the smaller gloves somebody can cut that ring down on him, land on him enough to slow him down, and then do some damage. That's what fighters will be looking to do. That's what they'll need to do if they're going to beat him.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening bout here at your IBA Champions Nights comes to a close after completing 5 3-minute rounds in a men's light welterweight 63.5 kg division. Before we go to the scorecards, we'd like to kindly invite into the ring for your official awarding ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we bring out a very special guest, the legendary, undisputed cruiserweight and heavyweight champion of the world, Evander the Real Deal Holyfield. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout comes to a close after completing 5 3-minute rounds in a men's light welterweight 63.5 kg division matchup. We go to the scorecards where all your judges see it the same way, ruling in favor of your winner by points, declared by unanimous decision. To the gold corner in Louisville du France, Tel Aviv, du Toulouse, Sofiane Oumiha. very much, sir.